What's up, guys? My name's Eric Hopkins, and welcome to the Joecast. When John Wick ended, it felt like a conclusion that could be continued if warranted, but it also felt like a complete story that didn't require a sequel. By comparison, though, John Wick Chapter 2 ends with a massive cliffhanger, and fans would be furious if that story did not continue. Thankfully, John Wick Chapter 2 grossed about twice as much as the original at the box office, which is very good since John Wick Chapter 3 was in the works as early as last October. Director Chad Stahelski has now come out and said that they are currently writing John Wick Chapter 3 as of right now. Now, obviously, that title is not official. I'm just saying that because Chapter 2 happened. But anyway, they're writing it right now, and he says that they would like to perhaps start filming, if not by the end of this year, at the beginning of next year in 2018. So that's great news. We are finally got confirmation that John Wick Chapter 3 is definitely going to happen, and obviously I'm not going to ruin John Wick Chapter 2 here, but it does hang on a bit of a cliffhanger, and so most people in the theater obviously thought that was going to happen at some point or another. But the question now becomes, does the director Chad Stahelski get behind the camera for John Wick Chapter 3? He originally did John Wick Chapter 1, I guess you could say, with David Leitch, and while Leitch went on to direct Atomic Blonde this summer, instead of returning for John Wick Chapter 2, Chad Stahelski did do the second installment, but Stahelski is now attached to the Highlander reboot, which he seems pretty adamant about doing and wants to do that project as well, and you know, David Leitch is already far busy right now on Deadpool 2. He's now become the director of that film. So it'll be interesting to see if Stahelski will come back for John Wick Chapter 3. I personally believe he will. If he's talking about writing it now and maybe going into production, perhaps whatever he's doing on Highlander will, you know, time-wise will work out for him where he can direct John Wick 3 and, you know, around that film. So, and obviously, if they start filming at the end of this year or beginning of next year, that probably puts John Wick Chapter 3, you know, coming out either late 2018 or early 2019, I would assume. And they've been kind of hitting that February marker with Chapter 2, so I can maybe see him hitting February of 2019 with this. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. I love this film. I think Keanu Reeves' resurgent career just continues to roll on because of this series of films here. And granted, it didn't, like, you know, destroy box office records or anything like that, but it's got a very good cult following, so to speak, and it's made enough money, and obviously the sequel made more than the original, as the story suggests here. So I think you know, it's good action, but the one thing the director did say, that when they're writing the third one, they are not going to be focusing so much on just a ton more action. A lot of times with sequels, they try to overbloat it with too much action, and in this case, he says it's kind of quite the opposite. They're going to focus more on story and characters, which I think is very good to continue this franchise instead of making it tired and worn out after the third film. And I think sometimes third films do that, you know, unintentionally probably, and that's just kind of how the third films fail a lot of times, or it's the weakest in the series. So it's very encouraging to hear that here for this film here. So I'm very much looking forward to it. But what do you guys think? Are you guys looking forward to John Wick Chapter 3? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe to the Joecast here on my YouTube channel for more videos coming up soon. Well, that'll just about do it for me, everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel right here by clicking this round logo right here. Please click on that and subscribe for more trailer reactions, movie reviews, movie news, NFL recap shows, and WWE professional wrestling shows. I'll be going over all those shows, and you can check them out right here on the channel. Also, you can find me on my Facebook and Twitter at facebook.com/Joecast or on Twitter at EricJel. So until next time, as always, God bless.